What's up, my fellow savages? Randall here for episode 2 of my pilot tips and tricks series. Today we're going to be covering the split S. We're going to be going over tips and tricks, do's and don'ts, and how you can use the split S in offensive or defensive scenarios. The split S is an extremely easy and simple maneuver to perform. To initiate it when you're on offense, your do's will be that you want to be at a greater altitude than the bandit. You want to be at or close to their 12 o'clock. You do want to keep your eyes on them as you're performing the maneuver so you don't lose them. Don'ts include not beginning your dive too early because you could crash into them, or you could become so close to them when you finish the maneuver that they can stall you out. And you don't want to begin the dive too late because you might put yourself too far away from them to be able to use your guns. Now I will show you the correct way to use the split S maneuver to get on your opponent's 6 as you pass above them. So as you saw, this clip highlighted the do's and the don'ts. I rolled on top of them from a higher altitude on their 12 o'clock position, and I didn't get too close, didn't get too far, and I shredded the guy in the rear. Additionally, if you do this maneuver on two bandits, always take the guy in the back, because if you take the guy in the front, the rear bandit is going to light you up. The split S on defense is one of the most useful maneuvers because if you do it correctly, the bandit will crash or go in the water, or it will force them back into a neutral dogfight when they're in the awkward position of diving nose down. You do want to do the maneuver when they're far away, not when they're close, because when they're close, they're just going to roll with you and be able to still follow you. What the goal is to do is to make them go nose down in pursuit with too much speed. So therefore, the goal is to either have them crash into the ground, crash into the water, or to make such a wide, looping, ugly turn that you will be able to make a sharper turn and then get on their 6 and turn it around. Up next, I'll have two clips of me doing the split S maneuver in a defensive capacity, so I can highlight everything that I just explained to you. Now here in this clip you can see I start taking fire from my 6. I do a quasi split S. It's not perfect, but good enough, so shut up. Here you can tell the bandit is very nose down, almost going to go into the water here, so he has to give up that commitment, and by the time he even gets into his circle and starts getting his nose around to start looking for me, I'm already putting fire on the target. So this is a more perfect example of a split S. I go pretty much 12 to 6. You can tell that this bandit's extremely accurate with how much damage he's done to me. But after we do this, you see he's kind of committed to that nose down. He has to readjust, and we get into a turn fight here. And I'll go ahead and roll the rest of this clip because this is definitely somebody that I know, and it's a funny clip just to watch. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate you guys giving me feedback on these videos. I will try to make sure that the next video doesn't take so long for me to get out. But until next time, I will see you savages later. Randall out.